We're going to try and make this, not too incredibly long because we all want to sleep by now. First thing is, obviously, as my uncle said a couple days ago, why are you here? One of the reasons we're here is to play baseball and get better at baseball. And there are many things that go into being successful at baseball. So there are some skills that are crucial. One that I think of right away is we watched The Sandlot on the bus. I don't know if you guys had fallen asleep before we got to that part or whatever, but in the one scene where the kid goes to his stepdad and asks him to play catch and he has no idea what he's doing, the first thing his stepdad says is, do you guys remember? What? Keep your eye on the ball. That's one of the things that's important for just playing catch, but it's also important for hitting and many other things in baseball. And also, it can be an important thing for us in our Christian life. We're just going to talk about a few things in the game of baseball that have parallels to what we go through every day as Christians. We're a few verses to start off. The first one is 2 Corinthians 4, verse 18, from the King James Version. Well, we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And another verse comes from Proverbs, chapter 4, verses 23 through 27. This translation is from the Message. Keep vigilant watch over your heart. That's where life starts. Don't talk out of both sides of your mouth. Avoid careless banter, white lies, and gossip. Keep your eyes straight ahead. Ignore all such sideshow distractions. Watch your step, and the road will stretch out smooth before you. Look neither right nor left. Leave evil in the dust.
Okay. Now a couple more things that I guess that are key things in baseball are there's always going to be distractions in our life, not only like in baseball, like say like the home field advantage or like the crowds are going crazy. I don't know if you guys heard Devos say it yesterday, but we are not home. Obviously, heaven is our home, and the devil has what you could say almost home field advantage here, and we kind of have to keep that in mind and. Just kind of keep our eyes on Jesus, like someone was saying, keep our eye on the ball. And another thing is, life comes at us with different pitches. I guess you could say, like you can throw a curveball or a backdoor slider. Say someone in there has a family death or bad breakup. Like you can't just, you gotta almost like forget it. Not forget about it, but keep it in the back of your memory and then learn from your mistake and like how to learn from it almost and go through. Learning through your faith and grow in Jesus. And another way to do this is like with your coaches. I know, like without D-Bar or like my grade school coaches, I wouldn't be the player that I am today in baseball. Also, like without the Bible, how would we ever even come close to striving to be like Jesus if we have nothing to base our like faith life off of? So just some things to keep in mind.
And to continue on from what BJ said, what we think of, there's so many at-bats in a season. There's going to be a crazy number of opportunities you're going to have, but remember that we will fail. I mean, there's times where you're not going to hit the ball, where you're going to strike out, or you're just not going to do what you wanted to do with the ball. So what you got to make sure to know that each at-bat, it's like a new day. So what? Next pitch. Every time you get an opportunity to do something, you want to make sure to focus and strive to do your best, and just know that no matter what happens in the past, just let it go past you and just focus on the future. And also, what we need is, us as baseball teams, we practice day in and day out. We get in our reps and we get them in as much as we can. But connecting it to our faith life, it's like prayer, reading the Bible. Like, the more that you practice and just strive to do better and just to read the Word, talk to God, and just get closer in your relationship with Him, the better things will be and the more easier it will be to hit the ball and focus. And the last thing, like I said, we will fail. I mean, it's bound to happen. You're going to lazy pop fly, get a 0 on the quab. It happens. As Coach D-Bar said in our baseball meeting earlier this year, batting average is the Antichrist. I mean, it's not the way to tell who we are, because no matter how many times we fail, what really defines us is how we get back up. So what we need to make sure is no matter how much we fail in our faith life, we have Jesus who died for our sins.
All right, one final thought to wrap this all up, just a few verses. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have probably heard this before, as it's read quite a bit. From Hebrews 12, verse 1 through 3. NIV. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart.